why is Nutrisystem, or why are we different than Nutrisystem? Nutrisystem and Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig and all those programs have just amazed me over the years on their ability to have nothing but retain customers. And the reason that we've studied this through for many, many years, because the nutritional systems that they have are very empty. But what they do is they have created a ketosis or ketosynthesis process, which is what I explain to a lot of people a lot, and that is if the American public is on average eating between 22 and 2,400 calories a day, and you could get the whole country at one time, the average, okay, to get under 1,000 calories to more like 800 calories, the whole country would lose weight. So, to say that, what does that mean? Well, that means that anybody that cuts calories or cuts the percentage of the amount of food that they bring in on a normal basis and their bodies are still burning at a hotter temperature, because that's what the caloric process is. It's a burning process. So what you take in, does it burn? Is it efficiently burnt? And does it burn completely away as the source of energy that it's supposed to provide? So why Nutrisystem wins the way that it does is because it keeps on bringing celebrity into the table, and they pay them a lot of money. In the process of studying these companies, I met a gentleman by the name of Steven Scott. Do you know him? No. Okay. He was the one who started the first infomercial that was on TV. He's the one that put what's the gentleman's name? The aerobics guy. Kind of.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. With the bushy hair? With the hair?
Yeah, with the bushy, yeah.
Okay.
He put his system on the map, and he was explaining to me, he has the martial arts guy and Christy Brinkley. They do that toning table, or the table, that board that they do. And he brought all that stuff to the marketing. He asked me one time, he says, "What do you think about these products?" And I said, "They're terrible." He goes, "Really?" And I go, "Well, yeah, but they're mediocrity at best." And he goes, "What do you mean?" And I said, "But what you got is you got celebrities selling the program, right? So it makes them work. So if you get celebrities behind things, people think, that it's a good thing. And a lot of them are inferior at best. So what does Nutrisystem offer? It offers a weight loss program because it actually brings the calories down.
Nobody can maintain that, though, for a long period of time.
Nobody can maintain that anywhere for a long period of time, Mike. Nobody can maintain that. I don't care if you're on isogenics or you're on...
Right. One thing Chuck failed to tell you, and I think you and I might have talked about it, Stan Law, I wouldn't expect you to, but 4 different times I competed in the Body for Life contest with Myoplex. Remember the guy that...
Yeah, oh my gosh. Was it Bill Phillips?
Bill Phillips, yeah. And you know what? I did it 4 times, and I showed Chuck my pictures. I got an honorable mention, but I've maintained, Chuck has seen recent pictures of me. I probably would probably need to lose maybe 5 pounds at the most. I do circuit training 4 times a week with 25-pound dumbbells just to maintain my, it's more for my heart, when you do it correctly. But, I've always been in since age 51 for 14 years, which really has allowed me to look 15 years younger than my friends.
Yeah, amen. Yeah.
I have an interest in this. I do know the power of television, though, with celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
And it's powerful,
Sure. Let me tell you the finished difference, though, okay? For 25 years, I've been working with professional athletes and always used 5, 6, 8, 10 different. I know every supplement company that's out there and everything that's going on with them, with their products, because I had to always have the best of the best to get my athletes on the field, back on the field to play ASAP. That's what we got paid for, whether they were at 70, 60, 50, 80, 100%, physically. It didn't really matter to the team. It mattered if we could get them back together as soon as possible. So I had to have the best of the best. Now Bill Phillips, he was one heck of a marketing. He was the first guy ever to build the contest where he gave $10,000 all away. And he gave away his
own Maserati or something like that. But you know what he was doing? He was building a database.
Exactly. It was the most intelligent thing.
Yes.
And we've talked about that for years. Just reduplicate that process.
Oh, I got an idea already.
Okay, good.
I do. I'm just trying to figure out how you guys differentiate from competition.
Okay. Well, here's the difference, and this is how it's marketed as well, is we are the total transformation process. So you can lose weight with any of the other programs out there. After you lose weight, you wanted to come to Isogenics, we'll finish the process for you.
Gotcha.
Because we're the only product line that is complete to be able to take you from the weight loss to the maintenance to the weight gain to the performance side. All of our performance products are Informed Sports now. They're certified. We can take you into the aging process gingerly, and we can also take care of your skin along the way.
Dan, very, very good answer. Let me ask you this. I know it. Don't tell me everybody's the potential client. From what you have seen, who is the entry level individual that would come into Isogenics? Number one, is it a male or female or both? But where are they in life? 45, 50? They want to look like they wanted to look before. They see their parents dying. That's what happened to me. I said, hey, I got to get myself in good condition. Tell me what you have seen. Who's the client? Who's the client you want to go after?
Well, the lowest hanging fruit right now, easiest to pick, is the person that's between 45 and maybe 60, in that range. They're the ones that have the money to be able to move quickly, and they're the ones that are the most out of shape.
And they're educated as well.
They're educated. They know the difference between junk and good, and they have the money to spend, and they're the ones in the worst shape. So that's the lowest hanging fruit.
Yeah.
I've had people, Mike, that have been saying, we got to go after the gym owners. We got to go after all this. I said, you're crazy. Those are going to be the hardest ones to get. You need to go to the lowest hanging. There's so much low hanging fruit right now. All the baby boomers, in that area, the lower end of the baby boomers, not the high end or the top end. But that's where the market's at. And
I understand. And Chuck, are you listening, Chuck? Did you go?
He probably got us on mute.
Okay. I was on mute, Mike. I'm here.
Well, that's okay. But, Chuck, there's a lot of the same things that we're able to do is, using LinkedIn could be very, very effective for this to find that demographic and different things. So I understand all this, and you've done a really good job of presenting it. I got a good feel for it, and having been dedicated to fitness, I guess, myself, and my wife was as well, I got a pretty good understanding of the lifestyle and how it could help other people.
Yeah, good.
Hey,
I'd love to have you part of the team. I remember all the good things that you were doing.
Well, one of the things I told Chuck is this: when I had to take an early retirement at age 62, I'd be able to take care of my wife. She's been sick for 9 years, but the last 3 to 4 years have been really difficult. I told him, I've told him before, what we want to be able to do is create a lead generation system that educates people before you activate them, and LinkedIn is the very best place to do that. And one of the things we talked about before is we don't have to have everybody get on LinkedIn. We can create the system through LinkedIn and distribute people in Chuck's group that are deserving of them. In other words, they have to be able to prove or, that they're doing the work for it.
Yeah.
As well.
Hey, Mike, Stan.
That's right.
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but Stan, on that topic, he was looking for the low-hanging fruit. You started a healthy happy hour this week, in fact, to address that very issue, because part of the low-hanging fruit you thought was stay-at-home moms, or what? Tell me a little bit more about that, because there was two major markets. One you mentioned already. The other, I think, was the stay-at-home moms.
Yeah, the stay-at-home moms. See, you asked the question: is it men or women getting into this? Yes. I would say close to 70% of the women are jumping onto this program. One is because it's a system. Two, it works and it's very it's very easy to comprehend and to follow. And it can be done without you're exchanging the food bill, and so you're not having to add anything to the actual existing. It is. I mean, we're actually I actually teach a lot of our friends that I ask them, what's your food bill on a monthly basis? Yeah. And so then I take that and I say, well, now can you tell me how many meals you can really get out of that dollar amount? And then they usually tell me. So then I take the numbers and I work backwards and I tell them what I can do for those same kind of meals, what the cost is. And they're amazed that I can break it down to $5.50 a meal. Yes. And give them everything they need. So
pretty good.
So that's why we're doing the noontime healthy happy hour every day, Monday through Saturday. So
very good. I like it.
Yeah.